Well, good morning all. It is Sunday and I have just been for my COVID jab. So that was lovely. Everyone was absolutely lovely. All the volunteers and nurses and stuff, they're all sound, absolutely sound. Very straightforward, very easy to understand. I had the AstraZeneca one, if anyone wants to document this in case I get poorly. So that's all good. I've been told I've got to sit in the car for 15 minutes before I drive off, in case I get poorly or feel sick or something. So I'm going to adhere to that. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to listen to some 80s tunes, and then go for a short drive today. I had quite a good drive out here, to be fair. I did have a little incident this morning with my FN2 on a jack, because my doing all my pops and bangs, I had actually dislodged my exhaust from one of the rubber hangers. Now I thought it was the one at the very back, so I thought it was going to be really easy to pop back on, but it wasn't. It was the one at the end of the actual box itself, so sort of, I don't know, rear left side passenger's bum would be underneath the car. So jacked it up, pulled it back onto the rubber, attempted to pull it back on the rubber at the very back as well, because it was off too. And the little jack that I was using, my driveway, the car just moved ever so slightly and took a chunk out of my out of my side skirt. So I'm a bit unhappy about that, because obviously it's white and it's very noticeable. So Uncle Keith's paint shop, if you're listening, Keith, that'll be something to do at the same time as doing my roof. So thank you very much, Keith. I'm sure it'll be yourself doing that. So that's that. So that's my morning, but my car sounds amazing again, and it did drive well into Leicester, because it's Sunday. So my nearest appointment was Leicester city centre, so I drove out here. Lovely place, parking's good, and all the people are lovely. It was like, if you've ever been to Alton Towers, and you get to the bottom of the queue, and then it goes inside a tent and it serpentines all the way around, then inside the building, and you sort of sign on, and then you sort of like ask some questions, and then finally you get into a seating area, and then you get moved in, and it's a big conveyor belt, and it shows that they've got it really organised. So top work Boris and all the NHS for doing for getting it all sorted. The NHS have done a really good job, haven't they? So and I felt like I was looked after. I felt like they cared. They asked me a load of questions, like I say, and they stuck a needle in my arm and sent me on my way. So hopefully that's good. I've seen some people in there that were clearly scared of needles and shaking and not looking very good, and they had people with them and stuff. So but they were all very accommodating, and all the nurses and that, they were all very helpful towards those people, and it was good to see. It was good to see. A little bit surreal, like, I don't know, like out of a movie or something, where they're all like checking for X-Men mutants or something. I don't know, but it was a surreal experience. It was a surreal experience, but very, nothing untoward, nothing sort of just dead easy, and everybody seemed to be very helpful. And I was there maybe, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes in total, sort of thing, from standing in the queue to getting, to walking out the building. So I thought that was really good. So so anyway, hopefully I'm going to feel great, and I will go and I'll go and have a drive, etc. That's 5 minutes. So I've got another sort of 10 minutes to wait. I've got some water with me, etc. So I'll be getting that down there, and then I'll be on my way, and I'll be back to enjoying my Civic and caning about the countryside with any luck. And I shall report, but I think I shall report just for you guys. I don't know, but just for you guys, I think maybe I'll report back about how I'm feeling tomorrow, maybe. And and then you guys, I know a lot of you will probably be younger than me, because I'm 42 this year. So I've literally just got called up for my vaccine. So if anyone's like worried about it or anything like that, then the whole procedure for it is really straightforward and really simple, and so don't worry about it. But I'll come back, like I say, let you know how I'm feeling, how I'm getting on. I'm a pretty sort of, I'm a big girl's blouse anyway, so I'm sure if I'm feeling poorly, I'll want my mummy. But we shall see. My parents have had their vaccines now, and like I said in the previous video, they're made of tougher stuff than me. They're very northern, my parents, and yeah, nothing affects them. My dad just wanted to have his jab and get straight on the golf course, even with a dodgy arm. So yeah, top stuff. So I'm gonna go for a drive, I think, and yeah, just got a little bit longer to wait, so I'll chill out. But I'll see you guys later. Loads of YouTube stuff coming. We've got loads and loads and loads of videos to upload today, which is Sunday. So when I get back, I'll be uploading a load. It'll seem like spam, but it's not. It's just all the little videos that I've made over the over yesterday's work at the dyno. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a drive, and if I've got any more thoughts before I upload this video, I'll add them to the end. But thanks guys, and yeah, don't worry about things. Well, I waited for 15 minutes and yes, feel fine, so that's great. So I've been driving around a bit and enjoying the FN2. Been doing a bit of pops and bangs, try and cheer myself up a bit. Honestly, the only thing I can think of is that, unless I'm not used to it, but I am sweating my head off. So I don't know whether that's internal, but I wish my air conditioning was working. So that's something on the list, guys. Air conditioning on the FN2. I'm gonna have to make sure that I get that sorted, because yeah, ooh, I'm feeling a little bit hot. I'm feeling a little bit hot. So so fingers crossed that passes, and yeah, I'm gonna go for a bit of a drive. Well, that was a damn good thrashing I've just given the car. Enough to get the blood pumping around my body, get that super soldier serum right round. Hopefully I can throw a shield at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Yes, so that's pretty much Sunday for me. I've had a drive out and enjoyed it. I met a guy yesterday, so I thought I'd tell you about that. There's a YouTube channel, especially if you're into Civics. There's a YouTube channel called Yard Speed 13. That's Yard Speed 13. And I actually came across it by chance because he put his car on the dyno yesterday, and before I could upload my own video, he uploaded his. And it's a great little video, and they're really cool people. So go and check them out. I'm going to be going through and watching every video he's ever made later on, so that'll be fun. But yeah, great car actually. FN2 Civic, sort of baseline. Yeah, sort of baseline before it starts getting bodied and backed and stuff. So I do like that. Quite a few FN2 Civics on the rollers yesterday. One in particular was completely modified and just missing the final touch of the map and probably a catback exhaust system. But everything else was done. So yeah, check them out. They're coming today on the YouTube channel. And as per usual, go follow Limitations. Go follow Robster VTech Mod Fix. That's a great one. I've been promoting a lot recently because I really enjoy the content. I go follow Chris and Benji at Cowbook and Car Diaries. They keep me smiling. They keep me happy, and I do love those guys a lot. Great people. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. Someone mentioned I've been given advice on YouTube, and whilst I'm by no stretch of the imagination a YouTube expert or anything like that, I've been doing it for a little while and I know exactly how to do your tags and stuff. So I'm thinking I might do a video helping the smaller channels out, maybe, of what to do to get more views and more subscribers. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do that, and maybe someone will find it helpful, or maybe they won't. But it's nice to have an interest. It's nice to show that you're what's the word, enthusiastic about what you're doing on YouTube. A great example of that is a YouTube channel that I follow called FN3 Bill. Now FN3 Bill's got a Civic and he's doing bits himself, and it's great content, and he's very honest, and and get stuck in himself, and that's the kind of stuff that we need to see. We need to see more and more content from these guys, these little channels. They're great. Don't get me wrong, everybody loves DMO and Living Life Fast and all that sort of stuff, and you know, Boosted Boys. We all love those channels, but they all started somewhere, and they all started, like me, on YouTube at the bottom. And yeah, we just got, the more content you put out there, the quicker you grow. You know, having sort of a format like we've got at Dynodaze, where we're doing dyno runs or talking about cars that we've modified on maps, and then a little bit of live chat and a little bit of me talking nonsense on a Sunday whilst I'm enjoying my car. So we all start somewhere, we're all going to help each other out. I think we'll stick with that. But right now I'm going to go home, I'm going to watch the Star Wars The Bad Batch with my daughter, with my youngest daughter, because I actually watched it yesterday with my middle daughter. Really enjoyed it, so I'm going to go watch more of that. Yeah, and happy Sunday everyone, and I will report back on how I'm feeling after this Super Soldier Serum, and let you know that I'm all right, if anybody cares. Mum, if you're watching, I might have to come round and have a chucky egg, or like a blanket and a biscuit or something. Alright Mum? Right, speak to you all soon, like, subscribe and all that jazz, and we'll see you on the next one.
And I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.